Hi guys, thanks so much for tuning back in to a little about LV. Today I'm doing another makeup how-to video. Today we are only going to talk about how to contour and highlight your face. I'm hoping that today's video is quick and simple for you. It's really not that hard to contour your face. I know you've seen me do it in tons of other videos, but today I want to just focus on that. It's not going to be about the eyes today, not about the lips, not about foundation, which I already have on my face right now. This is literally just about how to make your face look more chiseled, more highlighted in certain areas. We're going to start with concealer and how to brighten up your face, and then how to bronze and contour. We're going to do a little bit of blush, and then finally we are going to use actual highlighter to let the sun catch our face in just the right spots. Also today I'm going to be trying to use my cheapest and most affordable products for the most part, just to show you that you don't have to buy a lot of really expensive products to get the looks like I get. So that is what we're doing today. I've got all my stuff out and ready, so we're going to jump right into the video. Alright, so I got my hair pulled back here. I'm ready to show you exactly what we're about to do. Like I said, I already have my foundation on. I was using the Fenty Beauty from my last video again, if you were interested. I'm so excited to show you guys how to do this. It's so much simpler, I promise, than you think that it is. This is going to be a step-by-step, no big deal. So we are going to start with concealer, which is not just to conceal those dark circles. It is actually also to highlight and brighten certain areas of your face to bring attention to those areas. And we are going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This is like $5. Like I said, we're not going in with anything crazy. I could have used my NARS. If you have something more expensive, Shape Tape, you can use any of that. But we're going to go in with something a little more affordable today. And this is how I apply my concealer. So you want to kind of create a triangle effect right here under your eyes. And then we want to put just a little dot here down our nose, one stripe, and then right here on the chin, because these are the areas that we want to lighten and brighten. And I'm going to go in with my Dampened Beauty Blender. I used this in my last video and I just loved it so much that I've been using it every single day. And highlighting and contouring is how you are going to get that chiseled face. Like, it's gonna give you the illusion of high cheekbones, just the illusion of, you know, a brightened face, and that is what you want. You can see that's already brightening up my face in exactly the right areas. And this is only $5 again, and we are just blending that out with our Dampened Beauty Blender in just those areas. Alright, so concealer was step one, and as you can see, this is brightened in those areas there. The lights are catching those areas now. You can see that that is brighter than it was before. So now I'm going to go in and just set my face. That's not really a part of the brightening or contouring, but you want to set it just to make sure that that concealer is set in place all day. So I'm just going to use my Peach Perfect setting powder off camera. Alright, so now that step one, the concealer, is done, we are going to go in with the bronzer, which is actually how you're going to contour your face. So what you want to do is give the illusion of high cheekbones. Now at this point, maybe some of you are like, why are we doing this? Like, why do we want to contour our face? Well, this is how you get that chiseled look to your cheekbones. It gives the illusion of like a higher cheekbone, kind of like you're making this face all the time. And of course, it makes your face look a little slimmer, and that is what we want to do. Also, I kind of have a problem with this nose here, and I use contouring religiously to make it look even more slim and highlight that nose. It's already kind of doing it right now with the concealer. You can see it looks shaded on this side, but we're going to make it look even better. So I am going to go in with a little bit more of a high-end product today, but that is because I don't have anything else like this. And I am going to show you how to do this with just a powder bronzer. But first off, I wanted to make it very, very clear the areas that you are going to be contouring and bronzing. And the only way that I could do that is with a cream stick contouring tool. Now, there's definitely some NYX products like this. There's all kind of really affordable products. But what I have on hand is the KKW Beauty contouring stick. So it looks like this when you take the tips off. It has two different shades there. That one's a little lighter, that one's a little deeper. Of course, I am very fair skinned, so this is not a very dark shade of this stick. So what I usually do is go in with the a little bit darker shade, and this is where we are going to apply this. I usually make like the kissy face so I can see exactly underneath that cheekbone where I want that darkness to appear. So you want to put it right under the cheekbones there, and then I'm going to go down very lightly on either side of my nose here, and just a little bit under the tip. Now I usually use this lighter shade to go around the top of my face here, because you also want to contour that a little bit. Okay, so now that we are all drawn up here, this is how it should look. These are the areas you want it to be like a 3 on your face. That is a rule that I've heard a lot. I usually go a little bit lighter up here around my hairline because I do have such light hair. I am gonna go in with the KKW Beauty little kabuki brush that comes with the, actually I think it's sold separately. I think it's sold separately because she wants that money. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with this. You could very easily use any kind of densely packed brush. That is the point of this. And I'm just gonna start to blend that out right along that cheekbone. As you can see there, now there is a definition right there under that cheekbone, and it's already starting to make this area look lighter, even though we only have a little bit of concealer there. We don't even have any like actual highlight there yet. And I'm just going to take the side of my brush there and go right down each side of the nose to blend out that nose contour, and right underneath, as you can see, that is much deeper on either side now. I also like to take a little sponge and blend that out even more. Because what you don't want is any defined lines from a contour stick like this. You want it to be very, very blended out. It's just creating shadows in the places that you want there to be shadows. Alright, so I'm guessing that you can probably already see a difference from the beginning of the video in how my nose is structured now. It's definitely making it look a lot slimmer down the bridge of the nose, and as you can see, we have given that darkness right here under the cheekbone. Just make sure it's very blended out, and we also have it right here at the jawline and right around the hairline. So you can also get this look, and I actually am going to go in with my regular powder bronzer just to kind of show you that you can use that over this just to set it a little bit. But you could have just used any regular bronzer. Today I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because I absolutely love this one and it smells like the beach. And it's super affordable. You can get it at any drugstore. Some places are a little bit cheaper than others. I think the most I've ever seen it for was like $15 or something like that. But I definitely get it at Target all the time for like $6 or $7. So no big deal for that. It's not like a super expensive bronzer that you have to go out and buy. And I'm using a Wet n Wild brush. This was definitely $1 at like the Dollar Tree or something. I don't even know where I got this, but super fluffy. And again, it needs to be angled. That's the point of bronzing brushes. They need to be angled. And I'm just going to dip in a little bit, tap it off, and then go again with this right in that crease. All right, and so that being step 2, we are already almost done with our entire contouring and highlighting tutorial. So we have concealed for the first step to highlight those areas, and then we have bronzed and contoured for the second step. So my third step is always an actual highlighter. I know you've seen highlighters in all of my videos. This Wet n Wild one is $5 at any drugstore. I think this is in the Precious Petals or Blossom Glow. This is shade Blossom Glow, so it's a little bit of a pinky shade. It's very pretty. I think this is like $3 or $5. Nothing crazy, and I'm just going to get a little brush and show you where to apply this to continue to highlight that face. Alright, so I'm using a brush that I got off Ipsy. It's a tapered highlight brush. It's very fluffy. You don't want anything really packed for a highlight because you want to just wisp it on your face. So we're going to go in with this little brush and tap it off, and we're going to apply right here across the top of our cheekbones to give that glow right there, like where the sun would naturally hit you, and that way anytime any lights, like from a camera or when you're outside, anywhere that you are, that is where the light will hit and just make you look like you are glowing right over that contour. You don't want to get too crazy with this. You don't want to bring it like all the way down to the nose. You don't want to get like all crazy over here. You just want to go right in this area, very light-handed. I also like to do just a little bit right here on the forehead to draw some light there. And I usually use my finger to apply straight down my nose. I know y'all have seen me do this in tons of other videos. I've just never done like a step-by-step, this is what I'm doing. So this is how I highlight. I apply right here over my lip and a little bit on my chin. And I'm also going to apply just a little bit of blush to warm up the face. This is a Flower Beauty $10 blush. I think this is in shade Sweet Pea, and I'm just going to show you where I apply that. This also helps to shape the face a little bit and just to kind of give it a little color and tone, because we did use a lot of, you know, foundation and concealer to make it one shade. You want to bring a little bit of color back to that face, just on the apples of the cheeks there. All right, and so it's that simple. That is it for the contouring and highlighting how-to. Hope you can see a big difference in my face than in the first of the video. I'm gonna take some before and after pictures for you, just to kind of show you in comparison and post them on my Instagram as well. But I'm gonna go finish my face off camera and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so that's the full face. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot. I hope it wasn't that hard for you. It's just 3 simple steps to go from just flat, matte face to contoured and highlighted. If you have any more questions for me, just leave some comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Let me know if you enjoy watching how-tos, and if you want to see any more, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching A Little About LV.